Hi, welcome to this video series part 2. At this point, we will focus on connecting ACI with Nexus Dashboard Insights. Let's get right to it. This process is done in 3 easy steps. First, we will validate connectivity from Nexus Dashboard data interfaces to the embed management IPs of the fabric. Once the requirement is met, we will connect ACI to the Insights cluster. As a final step, we'll enable flow telemetry. Beginning with our next step, let's get to know our system by logging into ACI user interface and Nexus Dashboard. Once that is done, we have to understand our addressing in order to validate connectivity between Nexus Dashboard Insights data interfaces and ACI embed management. Once logged into Nexus Dashboard on the left part of the screen, ensure you are at the admin console service level. Then click on Manage, then Nodes. As you can see in the web interface, we have a table with data network addresses and management network addresses. For validation purposes, we will use the information on Node 1. The interface that will validate connectivity to the embed management of ACI is 172.22.0.101 and will ping leave 101, which address is 192.168.22.101. Since Nexus Dashboard uses 2 sets of interfaces, out-of-band and embed management, it also runs 2 different route tables, so let's add or validate the routes are set in place. Continuing on the left part of the screen under Admin Console Service, navigate on the left menu to Admin, then System Settings. Scroll down to the Route section. Click on Edit and add for the data network routes the subnet 192.168.22.0/24. Since from that interface, we should have reachability to the embed management IPs set previously on ACI. Then click on the check mark to apply, then save. Repeat this step in case you have to route to the out-of-band management of ACI, but apply this config on the Management Network Routes section. Please SSH into Nexus Dashboard Management IP with rescue user and admin password on Node 1 and execute the following command: IP space A. In this case, bond 0 is the interface with IP address 172.22.0.101. From interface bond 0 is where we will test connectivity to the embed interface on leave 101. From the Nexus Dashboard Node 1 session logged in as rescue user, execute the following command on screen to the embed management interface of the fabric. Well, communication is successful from Nexus Dashboard data interface to ACI embed management. Now we can move on connecting the cluster to the APIC. First, let's ensure that when logged into Nexus Dashboard, we are on the Admin Console Services tab. On the left menu, we click on Manage, then Sites. Now on the center panel, we proceed to add a site. Let's type the hostname or IP address of the out-of-band management interface of one ACI APIC, then the username and password. Then click Next. As you can see, it gives you an overview of the fabric. Then set a name for the site and geographic location where it is located. Then click Next. In this last step, you will visualize a summary of the site and click on Save. Congratulations, you added your first site to Nexus Dashboard. Now let's click on the center panel Overview Sites to review its connectivity status. In this case, it looks great. Now let's activate Insight Service for ACI. In order to do that, change the services top bar to Insights. Within the Insight service, let's click over Managed, then Sites. But wait. Didn't we add the site before? Yes, we did. But now we are activating Insight Service on the site. First, let's select the site we added in the step before. Then click Next. All the information gets pre-populated since the site was added previously. Please continue and click Next. In this new view, we have to configure the embed EPG field, which is automatically populated with the name of the EPG that was configured in ACI to allow access to the IPs assigned for embed management. Now, let's set the username and password from the APIC and click Next. In this final step, we get a preview of the configuration. Now, we click on Submit for all the changes to apply. Now, everything is all good. Let's click on View Site button to see what Insights is doing. At this point, Nexus Dashboard Insights is running a first analysis over the site. To get telemetry flows, we have to enable some rules. Let's get to it. From Insights Service, click on the left menu on Admin, then System Settings. In this view, in the middle part of the center panel, click on Flow Collection. Ensure Flow Telemetry is selected on the top. At the bottom of this view in the Flow Collection per Site section, please click on the three dots at the end of the row. In this tooltip, click over Edit Flow Rules. Ensure that the center panel is set to Verb option. From this menu, click on the Actions button on the right, then click New Rule. Set a name for the rule. Select a tenant and verb. They get automatically populated from ACI since it is sharing information with Nexus Dashboard Insights. Add the subnets you would like to get flows from. Type the subnet address, then on the Add button. Repeat if necessary, then click on Save. Now the rule is set. Let's enable the collection mode. On the left menu, click on Admin, then System Settings. In this menu, down at the bottom, in the Flow Collection per Site section, click on the three dots at the end of the row, and on the tooltip, now click on Edit Flow Collection Modes. Choose Flow Telemetry and click Save. After a few minutes, the flow collection status will change to enabled, and you're ready to visualize the flows based on the rule you configured. Let's check the flows collected by Insights. On the left menu, click on Manage, then Sites. Then click on the ACI site you configured, and on the center panel, click on Connectivity tab. Next, click on Flows. Once the view opens, we can validate flows are being received by the cluster. If we click on one, we would see the detail about it. Congratulations, you've made it all the way through and everything is working as expected. Now, you can enjoy all the benefits Nexus Dashboard Insights provides to your day 2 operations. Thank you very much for your time. We hope this information was valuable, and please stay tuned for more videos. Bye!